Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. Today we're going to be working in my master bathroom. Now the chair is there because we turned the bathroom into a temporary salon for the day. When I'm doing family members' hair, I prefer to do several family members back to back instead of one here and there. It cuts down on the mess, no pun intended. So I need to get all this cleaned up before I start cleaning. I also have big plans of adding decor right here in this spot. Since building this home, I've been cautious of putting up decor until I felt certain about what direction I wanted to go in. I knew that I needed something big here to help ground this side of the room, and now that I finally have confidence in my vision, I can start putting holes in the wall so that I can decorate. So stay tuned to see the huge transformation. And underneath this bathroom sink, I'm going to bring in different organizers. What I have going on here hasn't functioned properly from the get-go, so I need to go to Plan B to make this functional and more sustainable. I'm going to reorganize and show you what I'm adding into my spa cart to pamper myself for the fall season, including a recipe for a 1-minute manicure that you do at your sink, and a new-to-me product that is making my life so much easier. I'm often asked to share recipes in my videos, so today I'm going to try out a soup recipe that brings in all those cozy fall vibes. As you can see, this video is jam-packed full of motivation, organization, tips, tricks, DIYs, decor, and cooking. So before we get started, would you please take a second and give me a quick thumbs up to let me know that you're excited to watch today's video.
Read between the lines, even if I can't deny that all the things you say are hurting. Still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be.
Okay, before we get started on zone cleaning, I'm going to pick up all the messes from our hair day and throw the bath mats and the towels into the wash. I always tidy up a space before I attempt to follow my zone cleaning list. I work from the top to the bottom, so having the floor picked up helps to keep me safe when I'm looking up.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected.
If this is your first time visiting my channel, let me welcome you here. My name is Michelle. I'm the mom to 3 moms and a dad. I started this channel to encourage other women to reclaim the peace in their lives through cleaning, organizing, and setting up routines. I focus on zone cleaning and organizing with a little decor and recipes thrown in there. If you enjoy this type of content, I would love to have you click the subscribe button and be part of my growing community of friends. And I would be so grateful if you would take a second to leave me a comment letting me know your name and where you're from. I truly enjoy getting to know each and every one of my subscribers. Okay, so I'm going to start off by swiping down all the dust and cobwebs from the corners of the room, the light fixtures, and the vents. The bathrooms are in my zone 5. I do this bathroom and my guest bathroom. But because I have so much jam packed into this video, I only taped the video of the master bathroom. But the cleaning routine is the same for each bathroom.
I've become the person I've hated. Wonder what will happen next. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a charge around us that just feels right.
I like to use my Swiffer duster on my shutters, decor, doors, and light fixtures. Even though I'm going to be going back with a damp rag, I like to be sure that any loose dust is removed first.
Nothing I can do.
Today, I'm going to be using my Method Daily Wood Cleaner on my shutters, doors, and the fronts of my cabinets. I absolutely love the smell of this stuff. I'm also using a microfiber cloth that my daughter gave me during last week's video in her master bathroom. But after using it in this video, I realized why she passed them on to me. So I, in turn, will be passing these on to someone else.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the wind.
If you're not familiar with zone cleaning, I have many videos to explain the process. But in short, I divide my home up into 7 zones, and I work in that zone for 1 week. Working from the top to the bottom, I clean the whole space. You're seeing me do my 7 tasks in 1 day, but these tasks can be divided up in 1 per day, or you can break it up over the weekend. I just prefer to do mine all in 1 day. If you want to learn more about how I zone clean, because it's a little different than what you get from the Fly Lady, I'll link a playlist for you at the end of this video.
My heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much.
I know that many YouTubers come onto camera with full makeup and hair, and as much as I would love to do that, it really isn't realistic to the amount of work that goes into deep cleaning and organizing. I'm sure that all that makes perfect sense to you. But if you want to see more of my real life, which also includes hair and makeup, plus family, time lapses, and tap to cleans, you can follow me over on Instagram.
I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high.
I'm going to use the CRL for my bathtub, shower, and sinks. I'm always on the hunt for a really good bath and shower cleaner. This one is good because it's safe for fiberglass tubs, so it's the main reason why I keep using it. If my tub and shower needs extra cleaning, I use a mixture of Blue Dawn soap and vinegar. It is a miracle worker. But today, my tub and shower really aren't that bad, so the CRL will work just fine. I did find a recipe for a daily bath and shower spray that I'm going to be mixing up with you here in a second. I'm really looking for something that I can spray into the tub that will leave a shine. I can hear my dad yelling down at me now, "Michelle, use your towel to dry out the tub when you get out." I heard this so many times on my visits with my dad. But sometimes a girl just wants to get in and out of the tub, so I would like a spray that will help me during these times.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay, stay. No, you're gone in
I found a couple of stubborn spots here in the shower that I'm going to go ahead and spray with some Clorox cleanup. Up until about 5 years ago, I only used bleach when I was cleaning. I love the smell and the thought of everything being disinfected. However, I've learned that bleach isn't safe for all the materials in your home. So from then on out, I looked for products that would be safe for what I was working on. The toilet is one area that gets doused in Clorox cleanup. I spray it on and I let it sit for several minutes while I clean something else. This gives it time to truly disinfect the area.
For a little moment, just hold me closer. I'll be okay. We watch the sun go down over the same old town.
A few years ago, I used to use this sprayway glass cleaner, and for some reason I started using another product. However, I know that many YouTubers are suggesting this glass cleaner, so I decided that I'd pick up a bottle for myself. I really love the smell of it, so I'm excited to use it again. Do you have a favorite glass cleaner? If so, leave it down in the comments.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connect.
I'm going to use the CLR in my sinks, but I've learned not to use it on the countertops because it's so sudsy. Typically, I use an all-purpose spray on the counters, but today I'm going to use the spray away to see how it shines them up. I'm also going to try a tip to shine my faucets that I learned from Ashna over on Clean Simple Together. If you aren't following her, you really should be. She has great advice along with tips on keeping your house tidy.
Tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. Something.
Have you had the opportunity to try this hint water yet? It's a fruit-infused sugar-free water. It really is good. If I can find a link, I'll link it for you in the description box.
You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. I'm going out where your tonight? Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay.
Okay, so Ashna over at Clean Simple Together uses stainless steel cleaner on her bathroom fixtures. Now, why didn't I think of that? I am so tired of water spots. I used to not even use this stuff in the kitchen because I thought it made more of a mess than it actually cleaned. But I learned that occasionally you need to add polish to your stainless steel to keep it looking nice. It's almost like a conditioner for stainless steel. So I bought these wipes to help me take care of my stovetop and the front of my dishwasher. As many of you know, I have the new white Cafe Series refrigerator, so I don't use these on there. But now that I've tried these on the bathroom fixtures, I can tell you that these are game changers. I'll be using these much more often in here.
So high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high.
Okay, so now I'm taking a damp paper towel and I'm going to wipe down the toilet, the floor, and the baseboards. And then I'll use the disposable toilet bowl sponge to clean out all the insides of the toilet. I always make sure to wipe down the toilet bowl wand and the stand while I'm in here.
Too damn late to reply, so I lost my place in the line to the house of shake, where I was hoping to find a babe. Yeah. Ooh, 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 225 lucky stars on a cheap visit price. For this guy who's giving me what I like. When I slide on a beat while we high, but I fell off, landed right on my face. Yeah, can't hear the star killer bass. Yeah, it don't matter, I'm still amazing. On feet, see you don't like me more. So happy having always been. I know it can be frightening to let it go. The soft landing.
I like to add a little bit of essential oils into the cardboard tube of my toilet paper rolls. It makes the bathroom smell so nice and the fragrance lasts a long time. It's just something a little special to add into your cleaning routine. Do you remember back in the day when one of the toilet paper companies designed the tube to have a smell? And then later they invented the disposable toilet paper rod that had the little fragrance beads in it, and that when you would spin it, it would activate the smell. Oh, the things we do to bring fragrance into our bathrooms. Do you have any good ideas that you do or ones that you've seen? Let us know down in the comments.
I'm still amazing. On feet, see you don't like me more.
Okay, so these are the ingredients that we're going to be using to make that bath and shower spray. I bought 2 of these amber bottles from Amazon. One will be in my bathtub and the other one will be in the shower. They say it's important to use amber so that the light does not affect the ingredients. Go ahead and add in a half a cup of alcohol.
Lucky stars on a cheap visit price. For this guy, he's giving me what I like. When I slide on a beat while we hide.
And then add in a half a cup of hydrogen peroxide.
Right on my face, yeah. Can't chill the star killer bass, yeah.
And then it says to add in 1 teaspoon of Blue Dawn soap. Now I'll tell you, the second one I did not add the Blue Dawn soap because I ended up not liking the soap. And then you'll add in 1 tablespoon of a rinse aid, like Finish. Top the rest of it off with distilled water. And then you just slowly kind of roll it around. Don't shake it because it gets sudsy, but kind of roll it around to mix the ingredients. Then you spray it in your tub after you get out of the tub. I've been using this a few days now, and so far I really like the one without the Dawn soap in it because once it evaporates, it leaves a nice shine. Alright, so I'm going to quickly sweep, and then I'm going to clean my floors with my e-cloth mop. I have a little tip that I'm going to show you here in just a second.
Wouldn't slide on a beat every night, but I thought of letting it right on my face, yeah. Can't chill the star killer bass, yeah. It don't matter, I'm still amazing.
The e-cloth mop works perfectly by just adding water to the cloth. However, I'm a little extra, so I mix my mop water solution of Tide and hot water and I put it in a spray bottle. I do this because I really like the smell.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark.
And with my e-cloth, I designate one that is just for bathrooms. And when I mop my bathrooms, the toilet area is always the last thing that I mop. I have grandchildren that crawl and sit on these floors, and I can't imagine the germs that get mopped around when using a contaminated mop.
We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your
Ever since the massive decluttering and organizing that we did over in Madeline's master bathroom in last week's video, I have been itching to get underneath this cabinet and get it organized. Like I said, this area hasn't worked for me from the get-go. First of all, I have far too many cleaning products under here. Since I stopped using Clorox Cleanup as my main cleaner, I started an addiction to trying different products, and this is the result. I'm going to go through all these cleaners and box up the things that I'm not using and that I don't like. And then I'll offer those to my daughters and my daughter-in-laws. And whatever's left, I'll offer up in one of those for free pages on Facebook.
We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive.
Instead of having my products in the plastic bin, I'm going to place them on this plastic turntable. It will still catch any liquids that might leak out, but it's easier for me to get to my products than it is when it's in the bin. I got the 16-inch turntable, and when you're looking for a turntable, be sure that you find one that has a full base, not the base that is smaller where the edges of the turntable hang over it, because those ones are super unstable.
In your eyes, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. Something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, we What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection.
I got these stackable plastic drawers to hold our first aid and over-the-counter medications. I'm going to divide the drawers up to hold Band-Aids and ointments, cough and cold, stomach and pain relievers.
We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance.
As tempting as it is to just throw the whole bin away and just get new products, I'm going to go ahead and just take a few minutes to set aside the expired products. How long has it been since you've been through your medications looking for expiration dates? Let this be a reminder for you to add this to your to-do list.
We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers.
As you can see, I have a huge amount of Band-Aids, partly because we never could find them underneath the mess underneath the sink.
Nighttime is something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. We come alive. Oh, we come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. Yeah, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. We come alive.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down.
In this gray bucket at the top is where I'm going to keep all of our braces and the tins unit.
I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I.
Alright, so here's the before of underneath the cabinet. It is jam-packed full of things that I hardly used and other things that I needed to use but couldn't find. And here's the after. Everything is nice and organized and easy to get to. I'm pretty sure that this will work out a lot better for us.
Things turn around, didn't ever think they could.
In previous videos, I've talked about my spa cart. Everything on this cart is what I use to pamper myself during a bath. And each season I like to add seasonal items onto the cart. And for the fall, I bought these products. I always have a new bottle of Jason's body wash. Every fragrance that I try, I absolutely love. I also use it in my tub as a bubble bath.
I was down, but things are looking up.
As a hairstylist, I know the importance of changing up your shampoo and conditioner every so often. I would suggest changing them out seasonally. This helps to address the needs of the hair that might be happening in that season, as well as it reduces the product buildup that can happen over time. I also change up my deep conditioners. I like to do a deep condition about once a week, and Biolage has a great conditioning balm for that. And finally, I like to add in a new mask, and this time I thought it would be fun to add in this pumpkin extract oat mask for the season. Alright, I'm going to take everything off the cart shelf by shelf and get the shelf wiped down. And then I'll put back on everything that I want to keep on the spa cart. In this large glass jar, I keep my Epsom salts. I take an Epsom bath every single day, and it needs 2 cups of salts. So it's more convenient for me to hold them in this jar. Plus, it just looks so pretty up here.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong.
In these amber jars, I also keep shampoo and conditioner. Typically, I take these into the shower if I need them. I don't have them labeled, but I can distinguish between the two by the rubber band around the bottle.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine.
In this now clean container is where I keep all of my face washes and my masks. I like to double cleanse my skin, so I have a deep cleaning oil and then a face wash that I use afterwards. I'm always trying out new face masks, so you'll see that I have a lot of different kinds here.
Who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
This is the same callus remover that you get when you go to the foot spa. I bought this one from Sally's. You do need to be very careful with it because it is an acid. I also use it with the blue pumice that they use.
And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up?
These face cloths I got off of Amazon. You only need to add water to take off your makeup. They are super soft and they don't have any tags or sewn edges that might scratch your skin.
'Cause who cares if you might
In this little waterproof bag is where I've always kept my razors. However, I did just buy the Billy razor that I can hang on the side of my spa cart. Now down here on the bottom is where I keep all of my Dr. Teal's Epsom salts. On occasion, I'll add into my tub a half a cup of Dr. Teal's in with my fragrance-free salts. I find that Dr. Teal's is a bit too fragrant for my liking, but a half a cup is just right.
Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think.
Okay, to finish off my spa cart, I add in these hair bands that pull my hair out of my face when I'm doing a mask. And then I have these super absorbent hair towels. They're like the Turby towels. And after I'm done using it, I go ahead and I use the little hook on the end of the towel and I hang it over my conditioner bottle so that way it dries.
'Cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light.
I also like to use this shampoo brush. It really helps to keep your scalp clean, and it also stimulates the blood flow into your scalp. And here's a little tip that I used to give to my clients. You buy one of these color bottles and you add in a half a shampoo and equal amounts of water. Use the top to squirt the shampoo onto the scalp. If you want healthy hair, you need to focus your attention on the scalp. Okay, so here's what I have in my spa cart. When I'm taking a bath, I just roll it right up to the side of my tub and I have everything within hand's reach. I bought the cart from IKEA, but I have seen a similar one on Amazon. I'll link it and other products that I used in today's video down in my description box. So back in the day when Oprah Winfrey was still on TV, she made somebody famous by including their product in her must-have Christmas gifts. The product was for a 1-minute manicure. I'm going to show you how to DIY this product for yourself. I bought the glass jar from Target. I was looking for one that was easy to open, but it sealed when it was closed. You're going to fill the container halfway full of sugar.
Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine.
Now you need to fill the container to the top of the sugar with fractionated coconut oil. You can also use an olive oil if you'd like. I'm using a measuring cups in hopes that I would be able to get the exact measurements for you, but eyeballing it would be more accurate, to be honest. Just as long as the final consistency is kind of like an oily, gritty paste. And then you add in about 20 to 30 drops of an essential oil. I'm using lemon because it's a pick-me-up fragrance.
Lights flash in the dark. I know you're coming back, aiming at my heart. And these things never come from me easily, no.
I use this once or twice a day. I just add a little bit into my hands and rub it in. It's acting as an exfoliant, so it's really good to use around your cuticles too. Once you rinse it off, you're left with the coconut oil. I rub that oil into my hands and my elbows. You are left with super soft skin. When I moved into this home, I added this photo here almost as a place marker for me to come back to when I was ready to commit to decor. I knew by looking at this wall that I was going to need something heavier on this side, so this is what I came up with. I decided to add the cabinet color onto this side of the room by using these floating shelves. They're thin enough that they won't get in the way of getting in and out of the tub, and they don't obstruct the shutters. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the kitchen to make that recipe, and then we'll come back in here so that I can reveal the decor that I added to the shelves. I'm so excited for you to see it.
And you know I can wait for forever no more.
Alright, so I'm looking forward to trying out this new recipe that I got off of Pinterest. It's the cabbage sausage and potato soup. It brings with it all the fall vibes. And these are the main ingredients. I'll add the measurements to the corner of the screen, but I'll also add a link to the recipe down in the description box.
It's gone, and now you're all I want, 'cause I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up.
Many of you have requested that I add recipes every now and then into my videos, so I'm going to do this for you, along with adding in how I plan my menus for the week. When I was a mom with younger kids, we had set meals that we ate on certain days, kind of like Taco Tuesday and pizza on Fridays. But now that my kids are grown, I'm able to be a little more adventurous in my kitchen. However, you don't have to have older kids to feel adventurous. My youngest daughter, Madeline, loves to cook, and she makes very time-consuming meals for her young family. And I must say that her daughters have a pretty sophisticated palate because of it. They're not afraid to try new things.
Give it all up. Give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up.
Hours from dawn as I'm driving at night, waiting to get somewhere. What can go wrong when we say it outright? I really wish you were here. People seem to know just where they're headed, while you and I just feel like we're pretending. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? Weekend is gone and we're lying in bed, waiting to start the day. We can go on like we've only just met. I'd hate for it to end this way.
The recipe calls for a small head of cabbage, but this was the smallest one that I was able to find. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut the end off and save that for something else.
We're pretending. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? I've been waiting to feel near you, shouting at me or even tears from you. So show me something real. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something?
Okay, so I'm going to add the sausage to a large stock pot, and I'm going to cook it over medium heat for about 5 to 6 minutes. I'll be stirring it and flipping it occasionally until the sausage is lightly browned.
Won't you tell me something good? I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home.
Now I'm removing the sausage from the pan and I'm putting it into a bowl to set aside.
Hours from dawn as I'm driving at night, waiting to get somewhere. What can go wrong when we say...
To a little bit of olive oil, I'm going to add the leeks, carrots, and celery to the pan, and then I'm going to stir it all to combine it. You're going to saute this for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally.
While you and I just feel like we're pretending. I can't do it on my own when I'm this far away from home. Won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good? As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something?
Now I'm adding in the cabbage and the garlic, and I'm going to saute that for 4 more minutes, stirring it occasionally.
We're lying in bed, waiting to start the day. We can't go on like we've only just met. I'd hate for it to end this way.
I'm going to add the sausage back into the pot, and then I'll add in the stock, potatoes, Italian seasoning, a bay leaf, and then I'm going to stir to combine. I'll continue cooking until the soup reaches a simmer. Then I'll reduce the heat to medium-low, and I'm going to cover it and simmer it for about 15 minutes or until the potatoes are cooked and tender.
As I think of you and I, there's too much gonna pass us by if we don't talk like we should. Won't you tell me something good? I've been waiting to feel near you, shouting at me or even tears from you. So show me something real. I can't do it on my own.
And here's the finished product. Madeline was here with her daughters when I was dishing up this bowl, and they all had a bowl, and Madeline took the recipe home. She has a few ideas of things that she wants to add to it. I know that the recipe says that you can add red pepper flakes and shrimp if you would like. I'm sure there's a number of things that you can add to it. However, I think it's delicious just the way that it is. Okay, let's head back into the bathroom for the shelf reveal. What do y'all think? Do you like it as much as I do? I really think that the dark shelves add the weight and the height that this wall really needed. I shopped my home for many of these pieces, and I did add in a couple of new pieces. I also added in some fall touches for the season. When I decorate with plants, I like to have both a mixture of artificial and real plants. Eventually, I would like to have a lot more real plants on these shelves, but until that's possible, mixing the two works out great. I really hope that you guys like this video today. I know that it's longer than many of the videos that I've done in the past, so if you're still here to the end, could you add a happy face down in the comments? I want to thank you personally for sticking with me. And if you haven't already subscribed, I hope that you will hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. Leave your name down in the comments because I truly love getting to know my new subscribers. And to all my subscribers that have been here for the past year, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you coming back week after week and watching my videos. I know that there's hundreds of cleaning channels out there, so I never take for granted when I see that you've watched my video. I have gotten to know many of my subscribers, and I get so excited when I see you down in the comments. Please know how much I appreciate y'all. As I promised earlier, I will leave a playlist of the zone cleaning videos at the end of this video. I look forward to seeing you again next Sunday. Stay blessed, my friends.
Shouting at me or even tears from you. So show me something real. I can't do it on my own when I'm
I'm this far away from home, won't you tell me something good? Won't you tell me something good?